Hi everyone, I'm Luke, that conscious living guy, and today I'm going to talk to you about why it's very important to be your true self. So let's start. Now, being truthful to yourself is important for your mental health. This can affect your mood and it can be really traumatic for you as a person to not be true to yourself. Be really draining, you can be tired all the time, it can lead to depression and to a lot of unhealthy thoughts and feelings about yourself. So mental health can affect your physical health as well and can make you really ill. I've had it where my mental health has been really low because I've not been true to myself, and then that has lowered my immune system down and I've got colds, flus, that kind of thing, and it's just really not nice to not be yourself. You need to make sure that you are being 100% truthful to yourself and making sure that everything that you're doing in your life is for you and what you would do, not what someone else would want you to do. And I think this as well, this is so much easier to be true to yourself. It just flows so much easier. It makes you happier, which everyone wants to be happy. So my favourite saying is, we aren't put on this life to find ourselves, we're here to create ourselves. So as you can probably tell on my other videos, I've changed my name. Now originally, my first and last name was completely different, and since I've changed my name, I've felt so much better. I felt like I'm myself more. I feel kind of more accepted and also kind of at ease as well. One of the main reasons why I changed my last name was that my dad's no longer in my life, hasn't been in my life for many years. Maybe in the future I'm gonna try and get in contact with him and see if we can have a relationship as a father-son. But at the moment I'm quite happy to be here and to be myself and to have accomplished everything in my life by only having one mum and me myself doing pretty much most of the work. Obviously my mum brought me up really well, and yeah, I thank her for that because she's an absolute incredible woman. She was a single parent and yeah, she's done a really good job. So if there's any of you guys that obviously aren't feeling kind of yourself, you don't like your first name, you don't like your last name, there's not a rule in life where you can't change your first or last name. If you want to change both of them, go ahead. If you want to change just one of them, go ahead. Tips for that is, when you change your name, you can change your first and your last name at the same time. This will save you money because it costs about £38 or £40 to change your name by default. I did it the opposite way, so I did my last name first and then I did my first name. And it's always good to kind of play about as well with changing your name. So I originally changed my name on Facebook to Luke, as you all aware now, and it was kind of a play about to see how I felt by being called Luke. So Luke wasn't just a random name either. Luke was my middle name and my first name was obviously Ian. So the story, when I was born, my mum wanted to call me Luke, my dad wanted to call me Ian, and obviously my dad won. My dad would have my last name as well, but I've not had that last name pretty much since high school. I've had my last name Cooper, yeah, since high school. And yeah, I definitely feel like a Luke. I look like a Luke. A lot of people who used to know me as an Ian has always said like you definitely didn't suit Ian and you suited Luke, and I just look at you now and just think you're Luke. And it's probably the best thing that I've done for myself to change my first name. Like, I feel so much more kind of in my skin. I feel like I'm accepted. I feel like I'm being myself, and I'm much happier. And let's face it, the best thing you can ever do is do something that actually makes you happy. So I also want to kind of congratulations, as cheesy as it sounds, to everyone who's being their true self, because a lot of times it is really hard. I used to find it hard when I was in like kind of social environments. Now not so much. I think I'm more of a strong person. For instance, I don't drink alcohol, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke. So them three things, I kind of just, it's not really a big thing for me anymore. It used to be, I used to 100% be led by the crowd. I used to be led by peer pressure, and I used to drink when I didn't really want to. But I've not had a drink of alcohol since 2019, the 1st of January. So just over a year, and I feel absolutely amazing for it. So proud that I've done it, and I definitely don't miss it. So well done for everybody who's being themselves. It's hard, but you're doing absolutely amazing, and keep doing it because you're rocking it. So the next bit of this video is I really wanted to talk about, well, some information that's just been brought to the public's attention about Philip Schofield. He's opened up about being gay. Now he's got a wife and children, and it really struck a chord with me because it kind of brought my attention back to when I first came out as being gay, and it, like, I really was welling up like watching the video. It was really, really, really kind of like, it was a proud moment. Not that I know the guy at all, but it was proud to see someone actually be their 100% selves, and it's just amazing that he's done that. He's done that not just to his family and his daughters, but to like thousands and thousands of people, millions of people who watch this morning in Britain, if you're not from the UK. And yeah, I was really, really proud of him. So it was mega hard for me to come out when I was a teenager. It's possibly one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. And I'm a firm believer, I don't think I'd be here today if I hadn't. I would have probably committed suicide, if I'm honest. There was very dark times when I was younger. I really hated myself. I hated being gay. I hated my campness. I hated my voice. I hated a lot of things about myself that I'm 100% like getting to grips with now. Like, I don't hate that I'm gay. I'm not that keen on my voice, but you know, it's not like the worst voice in the world, and my campness is not massively over kind of camp, which again is absolutely fine. I think I came out when I was about, I want to say 16, but I don't think it was 16, I think it was about 17. It was definitely when I was in my first year of college, and I think it's an eye-opener as well. Like, when I was at school, I got bullied like every day for being gay, and that again, like, I'm glad it happened, which sounds crazy, but because it gave me strength to be who I want to be, and no matter what anybody says. I don't think I felt like, because I was bullied anyway, and people was bullying me because I was gay, but wasn't like out gay, I think I thought in my head that that was going to make it worse, that the bullying was going to be worse for me. Yeah, I don't think I was ready at all. But when I did come out, I came out to my mum. She's a Christian, and she took it actually really well. I came out to my dad when I was talking to my dad. Not seen him for many years now, but he was fine with it as well. Everyone that I'd spoken to who was fine with it, are obviously all the people that are still in my life. I think there was a couple of people that wasn't fine with it, but do you know what? I actually don't even care. If they aren't going to accept me for who I am, then see you later, hun. Or as I like to say it, bye, Felicia. Yeah, so I know how hard it was for Philip to come out. Possibly harder for him because obviously he had like a wife, or like he's in the public eye. But very, very, very proud of him to come out. It really, really struck a lot of like heart chords with myself, and it's such an awesome thing that he's done. To be completely true to himself, so that's really, really good. And I'm sure he'll feel like a weight was lifted off his shoulders for doing that. That has happened to me when I came out, as well as changing my name to Luke. It completely felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and it just makes you be yourself, who you're meant to be. There's also 3 things that we need to remind ourselves in this life. So, first reminder is we're put on this planet to live a happy life with hurting others as little as possible. So, I don't care what you do. I don't care whether you're gay, bi, pan, transsexual, transgender, whether you're a cross-dresser, I don't care whatsoever, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, any other living animal or person, and you're happy. Like literally, you do whatever you want to do. As long as it's not having a negative impact and you're not hurting anybody, then you keep doing what you're doing. Now, when I say a negative impact, just because people don't like what you're doing, that's not a negative impact. So that's their problems that they're projecting onto you. So don't think that, if someone's not happy about it, what you're doing, that you need to stop it. No, because if you're happy 100% with doing that, then there's now that you need to do differently if you're 100% happy about it. The second reminder is to be true to yourself and always be thankful for everything that you have in your lives. This is a big thing because a lot of people do not know how well they've got it. So, for instance, I'm thankful that I've got a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have hot meals every day, that I have running water, that I have clean water, that I live in a lovely house, that I have lovely things. I have a laptop, I'm able to do YouTube, I'm able to share my opinions, I'm able to be gay, completely out and proud, because there's many places in the world where you can't be gay legally, and it's always good to reflect on that, to reflect on what you've got in your life and all the positive things in your life. It's very easy to get down on negative things as opposed to actually being thankful for things in your life. And the third reminder is to explore the world and never stop making meaningful connections with people and animals. We all need to learn a lot of things from animals. In general, they are beautiful creatures. They love you unconditionally, especially cats and dogs. Cats a little bit less. Yeah, they're just beautiful. Yeah, we just need to be reminded of that. So we need to be reminded to forgive and forget what people have done. Move on. Never look back, only if it's to reflect on how far you've come, and be 100% true to yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can create yourself like I have. If you want to change your name, change your name. If you want to change the clothes that you wear, the music that you listen to, just create yourself. Create yourself in this world how you want to be perceived. And you will 100% smash every goal as long as you put that out clear to the universe. It will 100% answer you. So that's everything for this video. I'll see you next week for a new video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you click the bell icon, you'll also get notifications of when I upload my videos. I might upload an extra video in the next couple of days, just about change. As you've probably seen in this video, the channel has completely changed its branding, but I thought it was important to do as the channel grows, to make it look a little bit more professional. Don't forget to spread that love to everybody, every living animal, human alike, and just be your true self. I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.